Peace y'all, this is ICC, represent Next Clan, with help of Wes. What I'm going to do here today is we are going to turn this PlayStation controller into a Broncos PlayStation controller. We have orange analogs, orange buttons, orange digital pad, and so we're going to get right to work. The screwdriver I'm using is just a Phillips. There's nothing special. It's just not too big, not too small. Let you get a little bit of a view, a little bit of a look. Nothing too special. Alright, now that we're back, the PlayStation controller is open. Again, open it from the bottom. There's a little tab there. Make sure the L2 and R2 go through the hole. Once you get the back off, you can set that aside. Make sure to remove the battery. There you go. Set that aside. Take off all the buttons. L2, R2, L1 and R1. Set those to the side. There's one screw to take off once you're inside the controller. There's a couple little plastic tabs. They're holding the motors in. You can just kind of pop the plastic right there, and that'll pop right out. You have to do it on both sides. Basically, pop it out. It's very simple. Then you just want to remove the circuit board. Keep all your rubber. You definitely need that. Keep your buttons, you can set these aside. We won't need these anymore. The analogs, you can just pull them straight off. They're not on there much at all. And then you'll want to clean up your case a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut right here. I'm going to clean this case up a little bit. And when we come back, we're going to pick up right where we left off. And we're back. Nice clean controller. So we're going to take the top of it, or the face of it. First, we're just going to start dropping in the buttons. There's two tabs, a bigger tab and a smaller tab. Just line them up, match them up. You'll see on the controller, there's a space for both. See, if it's backwards, it won't even go in. Alright, so we have the buttons in. Up in the digital. This little bar piece should be going over. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. Up in the PlayStation home button. Start and select. So there's the face of it for now. We can set that aside. Set it down gently. The buttons are still loose. So we're going to come here. Pop these analogs. You'll see they're shaped in an oval. So just line it up. Pop it on. That's all you got to do. Next, we're going to take a look at these L2 and R2. There's a piece right here with the spring and a little plastic piece. You have to pull this off. Unless your kit came with it. Most kits do not come with it. As you can see, you need the spring. This right here. get from that, pop it right into here. Do it with both L2 and R2. See, there's the pieces, direct comparison. Take that off. Pop it in. Make sure the spring is on the inside. Just like that right there. So when you pop it in, it's on the inside. Alright, L2 and R2 are now ready to go. Analogs are ready to go. So next step, popping the board back into the face of the controller. If you didn't do too much as far as moving it around, you should be able just to pop it right back in. Make sure the L1 and the R1 circuit boards are in place. Try and leave the rubber pieces in place. Pop the motors back in. You'll hear it clicking. So the circuit board is now in place. There's what the face of the controller will look like. We're going to put the screw in. Next we will actually put in L1 and R1. These slide in real easy. Make sure the one is facing away from you, or facing away from the front of the controller. Pop in L2 and R2. Alright, last but not least, you want to put the battery back in. Some PlayStation controllers have these brackets built into the battery. There's two different model controllers, so if yours looks any different, it still works the same. Alright, so next you just got to get the case back on. Slide the L2 and R2 over. So now, just you want to get the case back on there. Make sure it slides over the L2 and the R2. Once you're over, you can close it up. Then put all your screws back in. So we're back. All the screws are in, controller's back together. There's the completed, nice and clean product. All the buttons work like normal. Analogs work like normal. Everything works good. So there you go. Here's another example right here, just clear buttons, clear analogs. But today, we're doing the Broncos PlayStation controller. So there you go. I'm ICC with help from Wes. Peace.